Hello and welcome to ChrisCourse channel plays Far Cry 3. Today we're going to be talking about commercial spaceflight and the shift towards private companies operating most space missions in the future. We're going to be looking at the current and future projects, some pros and cons of each and all that kind of thing. And while we're doing that, we're going to be taking over a few outposts, I think, and trying to get this bottom left corner of the map entirely ours and get rid of all this nasty red. I think we're going to go for the Mosquito Yard first, because that's a nice drive down from Amananki. But I want the island. I really want the island. No, the Mosquito Yard's the logical one. I can go for the island just afterwards. Right, let's fast travel over there and get moving. Right, so the first firm to actually get a resupply contract for the International Space Station was... Go away, Dennis.
What happened?
Voss captured me.
I swear we've had this conversation. Well, I'm going to mute Dennis for a while because he is really boring. But yeah, the first firm was SpaceX, and their Dragon capsule hooked up with the space station in May 2012, which was almost a year ago now, actually. And since then it's done, well, including that one, it's done 3 trips up there now, so that one's pretty well established. But a few days ago, the Antares launch vehicle, which is built by Orbital Sciences, chucked a Cygnus into orbit. And that Cygnus was a dummy cargo craft containing a few, well, I think it was 4 low-budget mini-satellites, which had been weighted to emulate a real craft. It was about 3.8 tons of dead weight they put in it to emulate the thing they actually intend to launch up there. The test so far seems to have gone very well, and will probably start... They will probably start a resupply contract in the next year or so with NASA to, you know, support SpaceX and sending supplies up to the astronauts there. So, you know, they're looking like a promising company in the future, and we are quite close to that outpost, so let's get out of here. And trundle, let's try and get a bit of a vantage point on these buggers. There we are. Yeah, NASA's going to be a fairly major sponsor of this kind of thing for a while, because basically they have a lot of money to chuck at it, which makes them a good sponsor, and obviously they have a vested interest in keeping... Tiger! Keeping the astronauts on the space station alive and ticking. So yeah, they're going to be very helpful for getting these private companies up and running till they start making a bit of profit themselves. Alright, let's see what this fellow can do. Go, Tiger, go! And nom nom. Nope, swipe. Now nom 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 nom. Throat. Tasty. Can't see anyone else to tag, which is what I was hoping to get. That's another one down. Actually, I might not need to tag anyone at this rate. I don't think I've ever had an animal completely clear an outpost before me before, so, you know, it'd be nice if it could. I don't think it's likely, though. I'm going to switch to this gun, actually, because it looks like it might just do it, and the bow's not particularly useful against a tiger. Dear God, I think that's the last guy. Yes, that's right. I just won that outpost by firing a single arrow. I think that's my best takeover in, you know, Far Crying history. I'm pleased with that, and I'm now going to... Wow, it took 2 bullets to kill that thing. Damn, was that close. Okay, I'm happy now. That's gone beautifully. Right. Another space-based endeavour of a slightly different ilk is Virgin Galactic, which is one driven by Richard Branson, the completely insane British guy. And that has more commercial aims than the original ones. That's starting out as a high-cost space tourism business with very brief suborbital pleasure flights. It basically just takes you up to the very lower extreme of space, you float around for a few minutes, and then you come back down. Which is, you know, mostly worthless at the start, but the idea is they're testing some very interesting technology. For starters, they're running an air launch rather than a launch from the ground, which can save a lot of fuel, because basically rockets, the atmosphere low down is dense, which means there's a lot of resistance, and they're extremely heavy at the beginning because they have to accelerate both the rocket and the full fuel load at the start. And those combinations make for a really gross early on fuel consumption. Oh my God, did that guy run in front of my car? Ah shit, yes he did. Drive, my allies hate me. Drive, drive. Let's go to the islands. That's far away from here. Ow. Right, there must be a boat round here. We're on the shoreline. Boat. Boat. Dear God, there. Yes, boat. There we are. Right, let's go attack the enemies, because I think they like me more than my allies at this point in time. Yeah, another thing that Virgin Galactic have got going is the White Knight 2, which is the launch vehicle, which is basically a fairly standard jet engine powered device that carries the small rocket up to launch altitude. And it's the largest all-carbon composite vehicle ever made and the most fuel-efficient plane for its size. So already it's helping to advance aerospace technology that could potentially trickle down into future planes and make them more fuel-efficient, which is the kind of place you start to see advantages from this thing. And it was developed to carry very heavy payloads up to 50,000 feet, which is, 60% higher than, well, 66% higher than most planes go. And that's very unusual for a plane and opens up lots of different options for launching things up into the stratosphere. It's also surprisingly strong, considering it's basically looks like two planes that have been mated at one of the wingtips. I can only see one other guy. There are more than two people at this outpost. Hello? Oh, hello, there's one. Wasn't very nice of him. Right, can get rid of him. And honk. Hehe. Okay. Still don't see anyone else. Oh shit, no, don't find the body, don't find the piss. No, oh, okay, he's down. Shit, he alerted the other guy. Ah, crap. It's all gone to tits. Poke your head out. Come on. There. Oh, how did you not die? Oh, that's very unfortunate. Oh, crap, there's another one. No. Oh, it's gone to shit. Get him before he shotguns me. Ah, bugger, there goes my stealth bonus. And out from behind the tree, please. Okay, in the face, and that was not quite as good as the last outpost. Oh, that one bloody guy I didn't see. Oh well, what can you do? Yes, another little thing that Virgin Galactic have come up with is the Launcher 1, which they announced last year, which is an air-launched rocket similar to the other ones, but designed for small satellite delivery into low orbit, so things like CubeSats, which are really low-budget satellites that are in the reach of, universities, and I think my university is actually building a CubeSat with the hopes of launching it, so, it's spreading quite far, and it's a great way to get a new generation of people interested in getting stuff into orbit and research satellites and that kind of thing. And it could potentially be a much cheaper way of getting them up there than a trip on a traditional rocket. So it opens the research up to yet more people, which is an excellent thing. And it's probably going to be Virgin Galactic's biggest contributor in terms of actual worth in the next few years. Another thing that's going on is there seems to be a bit of an obsession with Mars missions at the moment, basically. There's a US private company looking to send a couple to Mars and back, leaving in early 2018, I believe, which is an ambitious but probably achievable mission. I mean, we've got the technology. It'd be a bloody long trip, but we've got the technology. The trouble is, that depends on if it ever gets funded and built, which is kind of unlikely. Because first off, you have to find the right combination of people, and then you've got things like radiation risks, because there's a lot we don't know about the radiation between here and Mars, and there's a lot we do know, and it's not all very good. You've also got things like malfunction risks, but you've only got one couple in there, and they're not going to both be top-level engineers, and they're not going to be absolutely familiar with every system on the ship. So if something important breaks, and either they can't physically get to it, or they don't know how to repair it, they might be in the shit. Because it's a fairly long communication time between here and Mars, there'd be a bit of a lag. And if something essential goes, they might not be able to communicate how to fix it in time, and that kind of thing. It's an unlikely situation, but it's a possible one. And the combination of the incredible cost and the risk to them might nuke that before it starts. Okay, we've only got one left down here, Northview Gas. That one has always caused me problems. But we're going to go for it and see if we can get it this time. A similar thing, though less sane than the US version, is a Dutch organisation called Mars One, who are looking for applicants for a one-way trip to Mars. Not a return trip like the US one is doing, a one-way trip to Mars. That's even less likely to happen, because it requires an extremely long-term commitment to supplying them and sending new people over. Because they're planning to send a couple of new people over every few years to help slowly build up this colony. and it's insane. It's a stupid and insane idea. It's going to be funded by a bizarre reality TV-like application system, which will, you know, as I say, it will be reality television for the selection process, and following the future project, so beaming the footage back from Mars and that kind of thing, following how it goes. Which, you know, granted, would probably be the only reality TV show I would ever watch in my life, but doesn't seem like a very intelligent way to fund a space mission to Mars, to my mind, but who knows. But yeah, their plan is to set up a small colony there, as I said, and add a few new people each year to help build the place up. It's totally nuts. There's loads of unknown radiation risks, low odds of survival on the planet, there's so many things that can go wrong. And I have jumped out of my car while it's moving. That's fine. I'm hardy, I can deal with it. But yeah, I would bet a very large amount of money, if I had any, which I don't, but I would bet a large amount of money that this project falls flat on its face. This, you know, colonisation of Mars with no return thing, it's not going to happen. But it's going to be fascinating to watch how it falls flat on its face, and when it falls flat on its face. So I'm glad they're doing it, you know, at the very least it's going to be entertaining. Okay, this place doesn't look too bad, but something always goes wrong. Always. It took me 3 goes to get this on my first attempts. So all the other ones I took fairly easily. This one really screwed me over. It was the last one I did as well, so it's not like I was new to the game. I don't know. We will hope it goes well. Yes, the main benefit of all these little programs, as I say, isn't the immediate gain, although that in itself is good. You know, I love space missions, space stuff is fantastic. But that's not the main thing here. The idea is to promote long-term, cutting-edge engineering research into the aerospace sector, and that is beneficial. Because the technology can trickle down over time and become cheaper into commercial airliners, and lead to more fuel-efficient planes that lower the cost and the amount of fuel they burn through, and thus the amount they emit. There are potential safety improvements, and there are material advances that can benefit many other sectors. You know, the improvement of composite materials and carbon fibre and oh shit ball. No, they're hostile. Ow, ow, ow. See? Oh, something always bloody goes wrong. Luckily no one saw. But yeah, overall these things are basically really high-cost, bleeding-edge research with a little bit of panache and a little bit more style than most bleeding-edge research, effectively, which gets them into the public eye. And that's only ever a good thing, because more good publicity for science and more funding for high-tech science is definitely needed. Science is massively underfunded and underappreciated in our current society, and the more it gets, the better. Right, that's all I've got to say on the topic, so let's take all of these peoples out. One down. That guy noticed something and promptly got shot. Take out the alarm so they can't call reinforcements in. Oh no, the whore gave you the clap, did she? How unfortunate for you. I heard something there. Uh-oh. Okay, there's another person there on my map. Get that. Oh shit, I missed him. Okay, he's down. Unfortunately, I think he alerted people. Yes, he did. Run, run, run. We're okay, we can do this unseen. Oh shit, no, he saw me. Bastard! Yeah, good luck with the alarm, my friend. Good luck with the alarm. And no, no, no. There we go, he stood still. Perfect. Kaboom! Unfortunately, not quite unseen. That one guy rounded the corner and spotted me, but that was by far the cleanest takeover I've ever done on that outpost, which is really quite gratifying. Actually, I'm happy with that. That turned out far better than I anticipated. Oh yeah, just a quick note. As always, links in the description for more information. You know, some information on the spacecraft and descriptions of the launches and videos and that kind of thing. Well worth a look through. But yeah, that really is about it, so I'm just going to quickly polish off looting these people and sort out whatever weapons and things go in there. And we have this half of the map now, I believe. That's it, which is beautiful. There we go, we're making real progress through this island. I don't know when I'm going to end this series. Frankly, I'm really enjoying this series, so I might go through to the second island as well. We will see. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Which, you know, is generally my proviso for doing these things. Yeah, I thought I heard something. Apparently not. I'm looking for a boar, you see. What I really want is a boar, because I know I have one boar, and I need another one for some manner of crafting thing. I don't know quite what the crafting thing is, but I know I want it, so boar hunting it is. And wouldn't you know it, this is the only time there are no boar in this place. This place is normally swarming with boar, but nope, none. They've all despawned because I captured the outpost. Oh well. Right, let's just pop in here and deal with all of the ammo and crap.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Okay, sell that crap. And then we will buy the... No, right, we only used arrows. See, I love it when an outpost is cheap. Okay, we're done. Right, let's get out of here. And I believe this is where we will call it a day. This is a good time to stop. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time, and farewell.